need to start looking at the choice to remain unvaccinated the same as we look at driving while intoxicated. Intoxicated.
Yes, my friends, you have to start looking the same way as if you were drunk. Of course, you just wandering around apparently will get someone hurt, even though you are protected. Was not that the point of getting protected? So you wouldn't have to worry about things like this? Or maybe I got it wrong.
Yeah, you have the option to not get vaccinated if you want, but then you can't go out in public. Because when you go out in public, you have the potential of infecting other people with a potentially deadly disease. Just potential. You can choose to drink in private if you want, but if you get behind the wheel of a car and can endanger other people, there is an obligation by society to prevent you from doing that.
Seriously, you are trying to make some kind of correlation between drinking and driving and the science juice. How does that work? How about drinking and walking? Is this the same kind of results? How does this make any sense? And I'm sure this woman has all kinds of degrees and she cannot think of anything better than this. This is a problem. Or these guys are on the boat and it left the shore a long time ago.
Even bigger reason too, which is I think we really need to make it clear that there are privileges associated with being an American, that if you wish to have these privileges, you need to get vaccinated. Travel and having the right to travel interstate, it's not a constitutional right. It's not a constitutional right. It's not a constitutional right as far as I know.
They warned us about people like you!
Well, as far as I know, you have a right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, among other things. I am pretty sure you have the right to travel and to move around freely, to go about your way, to take your daily constitutional. These are rights endowed by God. But no, you've got this refugee from some commie country telling us what rights are. Now, I could be wrong about this, but I don't think so. But apparently they stopped teaching this stuff in the schools. So the younger people are hearing this and thinking, oh yeah, she's got a point. Not knowing, not understanding, part of the problem with these younger people is called ignorance.
No, you gotta keep it on. Put your mask on. There you go. Keep it right there. Yay, Mason! Yay! Keep it on, Mason.
Wow! The land of make-believe!
Look, we're gonna keep it right here.
How dare you!
Even this kid is smarter than the mother, knowing that this is not natural, there's something wrong. But I will give her a break. She could have been going into some kind of a doctor's office or something like this, or somewhere where you're required that everyone has a mask. But that in itself is foolishness. This is a toddler. Well, not a toddler, maybe, but whatever. You're going to try and put a mask. The kid knows better than you. This is the ridiculousness of the whole situation. Oh, wait, there's one more. Yes, this is the perfect way to be fully protected.
Listen to me well. I just received some documents from Canada indicating that the government of Canada is now going to remove driver's license or replace it rather, and health cards with the QR code. Now, think about it. Why would you remove a driver's license which has an image on it? Why would you remove a health card which has an image on it to give you a new ID that has no image but just a QR code? Wake up. So the world, as you know it, is now 10 regions. On the 7th of September, Africa, the Union and CARICOM joined together as one, and the Oceania and the other parts of the world, they have become one. So we have now 10 regions governed by the G7, which is Japan, Canada, United States, etc. So the G7.
Yes, the G7 ruling over 10 nations which have come together in 10 regions. Where have I heard that before? Some of you will know what I'm talking about, others will not.
Ontario's drive to digital. Imagine leaving home with nothing but your phone. It's in the works, but is the province's path to electronic ID already paved with privacy potholes?
Privacy potholes? I mean, what could go wrong? It's perfect.
Good evening. Everything from your driver's license to health cards stored in an app.
It could mean a big change for millions of us, but that centralization of information also brings its own set of concerns. CTV's Queen's Park Bureau Chief Colin DeMello is live with more. Colin.
Well, Zarada, many of us already carry some sensitive personal information on our devices, and now the government says this will be no different. If you choose, you will be able to digitize your driver's license or your health card and carry it around wherever you go.
So, Professor, would you say it's time for everyone to panic? Yes, I would, Ken.
Let me help you on this. If you choose for now, eventually there won't be a choice. You'll have to do it that way. That's the whole plan.